Hey guys, and welcome to the skill point guide for the Spyro Ripto's Rage playthrough. If you like this, drop a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my future uploads. Without further ado, let's get to it. Idle Springs. Land on the idle. Now you might think this refers to the idle at the start of the level, which is where I'm heading to right now, but actually means this idle right here, the one by the hula girls. Just glide, make sure you hover at the end, and the skill point is yours. Colossus. Get a 5-0 game in the one-on-one. I wasn't going to show you the whole thing, but I did this during my actual playthrough, so if you want to see the whole game you can watch it there. You have to just go 5-0 and you get a skill point for it.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Hurricos. Destroy all the windmills. You will come across most of the windmills as you progress through the level, and I'm showing you this as I did it in my playthrough once more. As you can see, this is the first part of the level as you go through the first door. There's two of the windmills, one right in the middle, one to the left, and one to the right. And like I said, if you're going for 100%, you'll come across them all as you go through. Once you go through the second set of doors, you can see there's one straight ahead of us now. Take that one out. I decided to leave all this in, not just cut between them, because it'd be a bit messier then. You can see the second windmill right in the middle of this part of the level. I do believe the big windmills don't count, the ones you have to supercharge, but in any case, you know, if you're going to complete the level again, you're going to destroy them anyway, so it might include them, it might not, but I think it just refers to the little windmills that are spread throughout the level. In which the last one in this section is just around the corner here. It's near the orb challenge, the first orb challenge rather. And then in this part of the level there's only one windmill here, take care of that, no problem. And the final one is back at the beginning of the level, but you can only get to it while you're doing the second of the orb challenges, the platforming one. Once you've got that, you've got the skill point. Aquaria Towers. Flame all the seaweed. Now there are three main places you will find the seaweed. This is the first one, the shark tank as I'll call it. As you go through the level, it's the when you reach the second button, you'll find this little tank off to the right, full of water, and you'll find two bits of seaweed in here. And then once you get to this stage, again, there's sharks in there, take them out first, but if you drop down to there you'll find, I believe it's 3 more pieces of seaweed. Yep, one there, one a bit further down, and one a bit further down from that. And then once you've completely filled the level with water, swim up here, where you'll find the orb challenges in the level, and then going clockwise around this area, you can see it's a bit of seaweed just as you come up, but then there's also one just behind where Hunter is in his challenge, and one next to a tower nearby that. There's a piece next to the Seahorse King, or Prince, I can't remember what his title is, but something along those lines, and there's one just a bit further around from that. And then there's one more piece just there, near the tunnel in the middle. And there's actually one more piece which I took a while to find, which is why it's the last one I come to, but it's pretty much back where we found the first couple. Just down there, in the corner, I just didn't see it beforehand. Ocean Speedway. Complete the course in under 1 minute and 10 seconds. I thought the best way to demonstrate this one was just to show you the run where I completed it. So you can see the first thing I did was shoot one of the boats going up a ramp, and then from there took out all the rings. I'm going through all the arches now, trying to shoot the cars as I come across them. Unfortunately I did miss them all on this run, but as you know, I'm going to complete it still. So I finish off the rings. I start wildly shooting ahead in case I can hit one of the boats as I approach them, but I can't. And this took me a few attempts, so at this point I really had my eye in, so pretty much most of my shots were landing. 2 boats left, and if I recall, what I do is 1 shot for that one, and 1 right in the face of that guy. So with 20 seconds still to play with, heading towards the cars now, try to shoot a couple of them again. Managed to actually hit one this time, and then just supercharge in the opposite direction to them, down the road, take out the rest of them. I managed to do it in 1 minute 8, I believe. Yes, 1 minute 8. Not bad. Crush's Dungeon. Defeat Crush without taking any damage. So yeah, this naturally led to a boss fight which took quite a bit of time. Maybe like 3 minutes, that's why it's sped up. But yeah, I decided to show you the whole battle. As you can see, I've got the Super Flame from the end of the game, because this is when I completed this skill point. I couldn't do it on my playthrough, because unfortunately I took a hit during that. Might have been a couple actually. But yeah, having the Super Flame's no advantage in this fight, because it still hides behind the shield and resets one of the pads, but yeah, just take your time. Also make sure you, for the final 4 hits I think, run away after you've hit him, because otherwise he will smash you with his club. And that's the most likely time he will inflict damage on you, so just watch out for that. Other than that, it's actually not too difficult. I just made it look more difficult than it was during my playthrough. This is the last hit point. I'll do slow it down for the end here. We get the skill point before he's even been crushed. Skelos Badlands. Take out the Catback Quartet using the lava rocks. So you get the lava rocks here. It's in this area near the beginning. And yeah, just shoot them all with 1 each, and you get a skill point for it. Which I did during my playthrough, but didn't actually realise I was doing it. So that was a nice surprise. Also, while we're here, Skelos Badlands. Destroy all the cacti. Like with the windmills and hurricanes, you will come across most of these as you travel through the level. None of them are hidden particularly well. You can see the first one is just off to the right as you arrive in the level, and the second one is just here. Moving on to the level, there's also one just through here as you enter the cave or the mouth. There's a little exit just to the left. Find one there. And then once you get to the end of the level, there's one in this ledge here, which again you'll see as you make your way to the end. As with the next one, which you can also already see in the background, we're approaching it now, literally by the exit portal. You also find one by the Catback Quartet. You may have seen it just now when I did that skill point. And the final cactus is via the entrance to the mouth. I just missed it as I went through originally. That is all the cacti in this level, and by doing so I unlocked the art gallery too, the first part of it anyway. Scorch. Charge all the trees. Unlike with the cacti just now, you can't actually destroy the trees with your flame, even when you've got the super flame.
If you can open...
What you can do is charge into them, which is what this skill point requires. There's 2 in the first part of the level. As you move to the second part, there's one there. Third stage, for the third door that is. Find another one just on this ledge directly in front of you as you go through the door. There's also one up by Hunter, and in fact there's actually quite a few up by Hunter. It just took me a while to realise I had to charge all of them too. So I came back a little bit later on during my search, and then just charged every tree up here, except the one I already charged. I'm not sure these ones actually count towards the total, but there are a couple more up here that have monkeys in them, which you do have to charge. But just to be safe, I decided to charge through all of them, and as a result of doing so, I got the skill point. Fracture Hills. Complete 3 laps of the supercharge. That being from the supercharge gate, you have to do well, 3 laps. What it means is the route you would take to free the fawn, you have to do that 3 times, so that's what I'm doing right now. Normally for the orb challenge you would charge straight ahead into that door, but what we're going to do is come around here again. This is our 2nd lap, although I think one of them didn't actually count. The thing ended up going around 4 times in the end. Maybe I'm just the one that miscounted. So this should be lap 2, but I think I had to do 2 more. So you can do it fairly quickly, but I believe this is the most difficult skill point to get in this game because it's so easy to lose control whilst you're charging around, and you're in such a small space as well, more often than not. I think the jumping's harder in this game, which also makes it difficult to get that skill point. And I'm not entirely sure this is actually in the original game, but I'm pretty sure this is lap 4 now. In any case, I decided just to keep going until I got the skill point, until the skill point appeared on the screen, which it does at the end of this lap. Definitely the most difficult in the game to get. And I barely get it, I almost charged to the gate there. Icy Speedway. Complete the course in under 1 minute 15 seconds. Best way I found to do this is to take out the snowmobiles first of all. Once you've taken out all 4 of those, don't go for the gliders just yet. Go through the arches instead. And whilst you're doing that, try and shoot as many of the serpents and figure skaters as you can, although you don't get many opportunities. Complete all the arches, make sure you don't land there, otherwise waste a bit of time. Same here, don't land here. But once you've got the arches, do the figure skaters, hopefully better than I did just then, as well as shoot the serpents on the way around, so you can complete both of these groups at the same time. Make up for lost time there a bit. Once you've done these, you can go after the gliders, there's only 4 of them, and if you're quick enough, you get the skill point. This also took me a few attempts, so I had a rough idea of where everything was at this point. Hence why I did it with plenty of time to spare. Metro Speedway. Complete the course in under 1 minute 15 seconds. I'm not sure why they're listed in that order, considering Metro Speedway you come across first. In any case, you've got to complete both of them in under 1 minute 15 seconds. Best way to do it is to start with the pigeons. Once you get here, focus mainly on the bungee jumpers as I'm doing, but also try and put the pigeons out as you go across. So you can always come back for those. This took me a few attempts because I keep getting sort of lost between shooting the bungee jumpers and the pigeons. This time I got a bit lucky, I think I'd say. Once you've taken all those out, you can come through here, take the supercharge, start taking out some of the archers. Once you get to this point, I focused on the crossing guards, but I call them original. They look like it, just not quite with the right signage. Take all these out, and then the remaining archers, you can see are just there. Good little manoeuvre there by me. Then just fly through these ones. Once you get to this one, you can once again charge, which I definitely needed to make sure I completed this in time. Just about got that. Gulp's Overlook. Defeat Gulp without taking a single hit, and, for another skill point, hit Ripto. I do this with the Super Flame Breath at the end of the game, because that way he can't charge you more often than not. This is a very difficult one to get a skill point in, but with this it's so much easier. Also makes hitting Ripto easier too, so I'd recommend completing the game first and then coming back for these 2 skill points. You can get hit Ripto again then. But yeah, makes Gulp's battle a lot easier with that as well. Canyon Speedway. Complete the course in under 1 minute 10 seconds. As you would do for a normal run, I'd start with the rams as I am doing. Not particularly well, mind. Then shoot a couple of the cars that go past the track and get a bit lost. which I guess goes to show that since I completed it on this run, you do have enough time to do it. Just got your wits about, you can actually get a pretty good time for this. We'll take out all the rings next after taking out all the rams, and then fly up for the vultures. Take quite a few of them out. I also keep an eye on the track in case there are cars coming past, which there are right now, so fire a couple of shots at them. Finish off the vultures. And again shoot the cars as I head towards the track, and now supercharge down that to finish them off. And finally, Ripto's Arena. Defeat Ripto without taking any damage. Again, once you've got the Super Flame at the end of the game, this becomes a much easier battle, especially in the first two stages. Because now you can just shoot it in, as opposed to collecting the orbs. So again, I'd recommend 100% the game, if that's what you're going for, to get the skill points. Well, if you're getting the skill points, you're going to be looking to 100% the game as well, aren't you? So, if you're trying to get the skill points, complete the game first, pick up the Super Flame power-up in Dragon Shores. I don't think I've said that's where it is yet. If you played the game before, you know that already. And then you can just keep spamming the shoot button, the flame button. First two phases, no problem. Third phase is a little bit harder, because it doesn't stay as still. But it's still possible to do. Well, yeah. Remember, his shots also lock on in this fight as well, this part of the battle. So if he fires a green bottle of energy at you, do as I do, just do the evasive manoeuvre, which I've forgotten the button for now. It's one of the shoulder buttons, I believe. Just press them all, you'll find it. And yeah, just shoot him as you have done the first two phases, and especially in my case, eventually you do take him down to get the final skill point in the game. It does seem fitting this video would end with the Ripto battle again though. However, once I've got this skill point, I'm going to show you the art gallery as well, what you unlock getting all the skill points. There is no trophy for it, but you do get the concept art from the game, which is always good to look at. Nice to see the hard work people put into these games. So I'm going to say my goodbyes here and let you just enjoy the art gallery once this is done. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, drop a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so don't miss out on future uploads and guides like this. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you later.